Hey everybody, welcome to the Z, where I come with you with NDSU football coverage. Today we're going to talk about the buys and then where they stand in the FCS rankings, the rest of the season. We're going to see where other teams stand. We're going to see just how these rankings are going to just come out here, and we're also going to look at the latest game coming up, the Dakota Marker game, obviously at South Dakota State. As you can see right here, North Dakota State ranks second in the FCS, as Sam Houston ranks number one in the FCS. Obviously, both have a 7-0, 8-0 record, have not lost a game yet. Only two teams in the FCS to not lose any game yet in the regular season. With these rankings, though, obviously North Dakota State has the tougher schedule. Missouri Valley Conference being a way tougher conference than Sam Houston's. Sam Houston's season, obviously, going up against teams that are not even ranked. One team is ranked that has Sam Houston has to play or has played. As of right now, North Dakota State has three different teams as of right now that they will be playing or have played already in the rankings. As of right now, obviously, NDSU will be playing SDSU this weekend. South Dakota State right now is ranked 9th with a 6-2 record. North Dakota State, obviously, winning this game will be huge. Obviously, with the Missouri Valley Conference, winning the conference, and also overall in the rankings. In my opinion, if I'm looking at the rankings, NDSU wins against South Dakota State, there is no way Sam Houston should still be ranked number one in the FCS. North Dakota State should move up to that first spot. Sam Houston has not played the type of competition North Dakota State has played. Obviously, with South Dakota State being 9th, they win this weekend. That is huge. Already beat UNI, Northern Iowa, ranked 13th. And beat Missouri State, who is ranked 17th right now. They will be playing South Dakota as well, who's ranked currently at 23rd. Obviously, that is way more ranked opponents North Dakota State has to play compared to Sam Houston, which is the only team they've played so far that's even ranked. Is the last ranked team, 25th, is Eastern Kentucky. That's the only ranked opponent Sam Houston has to even play, and then obviously only team they have beat that's ranked. North Dakota State in no way, shape, or form should be second. They should be definitely first. As you can see, Sam Houston's schedule will be playing Eastern Kentucky. And their next two games are just all throwaway teams. All these teams are pretty much throwaway teams. Definitely not the same competition NDSU has been playing. NDSU obviously plays South Dakota State this weekend. Then Youngstown, a team that is not good this year at all. Blowaway team that they should just run over. And then South Dakota, again, another ranked team, but should be a pretty easy win for NDSU again with their last regular season game. For this weekend, obviously, just a couple things. SDSU is currently has the Rock in Brookings, with the Bison losing that game last spring, lost 27-17 in Fargo. But this season, obviously, the Jackrabbits are down to 6-2 this season. So NDSU looking way better than they did, obviously, last spring. Obviously, the quarterback situation right now with Cam Naylor and Quincy Patterson. Supposedly, Quincy was hurt with a shoulder injury against Indiana State. So Cam Naylor was playing. Obviously, there's with the game against Missouri State, Quincy coming out of that game, Cam going in, winning that game for NDSU that weekend, and the situation of is Quincy going to go back in? Is Cam going to start? Is Quincy going to start? If both are going to be playing different type of roles, what's going to happen? We don't know, obviously, what the situation at the point right now. If Quincy's even going to be in a standpoint to even start with that hurt shoulder, whatever that looks like. As right now, Matt Entz looks like he's going to be starting Miller. He says we're going to have to see where we're at. He says, I anticipate Quincy will continue to take more reps than he did. He's hungry to get back on the field. Regardless, our offensive staff, whoever play will help us win on the field. So obviously, not 100% who's going to start here on out, but it looks like Miller's got a starting position here for Saturday. Jackrabbit coach preparing his defense for either Cam or Quincy, knowing that Quincy and Cam are both very good running quarterbacks. Preparing for that type of rushing game, obviously, that they always have. You know, the Rams being strong, Christian Watson, obviously very threat deep. Obviously, he can make spectacular catches with the defensive backs being right there on him, and he can just go out and get the ball. The NDSU defense being very strong and only allowing 8.1 points per game and just 244 yards total of offense. They've registered 31 sacks and held opponents to just 21% third down conversion rate. So obviously they're outscoring their foes 71-17 in the first quarter and 76-19 in the second, 55-14 in the third, and 66-15 in the fourth. So very consistent Bison team. Obviously probably not the best Bison team that ever happened, but they're definitely a strong team that gets stuff done. Probably one of the best defenses NDSU's had here. But obviously we are playing the Jackrabbits. You know, one of the, just no matter what, it's going to be a dangerous opponent against NDSU. One of the best teams and says in the country. Obviously, just you have never can overlook them. They're going to play this Jackrabbits Super Bowl every time they play NDSU. This is obviously their shot at showing they still got football in Brookings and they can still go toe to toe with the 8 defending time champions. You know, looking at this weekend against SDSU, you know, SDSU's record 6-2. Their 2 losses against Southern Illinois, which is a very, very good team. It's also a 6-2 record. Only lost by a point. Also lost to UNI 17-26, which NDSU, on the other hand, won against UNI 20-34. So you look at that, it's kind of interesting against this UNI team that they lost to. Just if it's a bad day for South Dakota. My projections about be 27-17. It's going to be obviously stay close. NDSU is going to pull out, I think, late against them and just top it off. I think it's going to stay close, but the fourth quarter they're just going to pull out and get that win this weekend and secure the Missouri Valley definitely, and go out and hopefully, like I said, either get this first spot in the rankings or stay second. But in my opinion, Sam Houston doesn't even have close to the amount of competition Sam Houston has right now. But that's it for this weekend. NDSU obviously has got to go out and play with all they got against SDSU. Obviously, SDSU is going to do the same. I think it's going to be always a battle. Oh, it always is a battle against these rabbits. And hopefully the Rock will this time stay in Fargo and not down in Brookings. I'll be making more videos on this channel. This is obviously the first video channel. Obviously this video is probably a little shaky. Still trying to figure out what I want to do with this channel. Obviously I've been wanting to upload for a long time. But hopefully, please, if you like this, if you want more, please leave a comment in the description what you'd like to see, maybe what I can do change. And I'd like to see more of this channel. And like and subscribe. And tell more people about this because hopefully I want to make this, create something cool because I love NDSU football. Obviously, I go to every single game, watch every single game. You know, I want to learn more. I want to do more of this, try to do more of it. You know, I just been trying to figure out how to make videos on this thing and how to get this thing jump started. And I just kind of made this video just to get stuff off the ground and help run it. But thank you, thanks for watching, and hope to see you again in another video. Go Bison.